Okay, welcome to Path, everyone. We're glad that you are here. Thank you. Yay. Okay, we're going to start off with a game tonight, but I need everyone's attention. We're going to start with a game. There's going to be two sides. We're going to, again, play 6th versus 7th, and then the winner of that will play against 8th. So let me just explain. Do not move yet. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. 6th grade will line up over here behind that. Don't move yet. 6th grade will line up over here behind this blue piece of tape. 7th grade will line up behind this blue piece of tape. Leaders can participate as well. The name of the game is called Flip the Card. So 7th grade is going to come up here, and you're going to flip the red to the green. Just one card at a time. Only one person can flip one card at a time. As soon as that person who's flipped the card goes past the tape, the next person can come up. The team, now, you have a choice. You can either flip this card to green, or let's say 7th grade flip this one to green. 6th grade could come over and flip this back to red, or flip one of theirs to green. You have a choice. So each person will have a choice. You have to wait till at least, you have at least one green up in order to make the flip. The first team to turn all of their cards over to green wins. But you can't cross, two things again. One, you can't start coming across the line until the person who's flipped the card is past your line. Okay? So if you're, Hunter, go ahead and get up. No, Hunter, up. You're going to model with me. So I'm up here. I'm going to flip this to green. Then I'm going to move off the way. When I get past the line, then Hunter can go up. He can change the card. Then he'll come past the line, and then Johnny can come up, and whoever else can come up. Okay. But he could choose, if Hunter wanted to, if this was green over here, he could choose to come over here and flip this one back to red. And then once he passes the line, the next person gets to go. Does that make sense? Okay, so if we can have 6th grade line up behind Joey. And we'll have 7th grade line up here. Thanks, Hunter. Are we ready? Okay, on your mark. Get set. Go. Keep going. 7th grade won. 7th grade won. That went a lot faster than I expected. I think the tables are too far apart. I'm going to pull the tables closer. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. Okay, I need everyone's attention, please. Listen up, please. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. We'll consider that one a practice round since you're just getting into it. It was a practice round. So you can see how things go. So here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Oh, 7th grade wins again. 7th grade won. 7th grade won. Okay, 6th graders have a seat. We're going to have 8th grade come over here and line up. Okay, 8th grade line up over here. 8th grade line up over here, please. 7th grade, stay where you are. 8th grade, come over here. 6th grade boys, move over, move over, move over. Okay, 8th grade, you lined up? Yep. 8th grade, line up behind Lisa. All right, if you're not ready, you're not going to win. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Oh, hold on, file. Oh. And 7th grade won again. We'll take that again as a practice round and see what happens. We'll keep going with 8th grade. We'll play one more round. And here we go. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Look at both tables, look at both tables. 7th grade won again. Great job. Okay, let's hear it for 7th grade. They did an awesome job. They won just about every round, so great job, 7th grade. Okay, go sit down with your small groups, please. Have a seat with your small groups. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have a new series that we're starting tonight. I'd like for you to make sure you're giving all your undivided attention to Pastor Mo. She will be teaching you tonight, so give her a heads up, guys.
Woohoo! Who doesn't love Path? Everybody loves Path. Who's the ultimate winner? 7th grade. At least it wasn't 8th grade though, right? I mean, 8th grade. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. All right. So, fun stuff tonight. Wait, where do I point this thing? That way? It's not working, the clicker, right? It's the yellow, right? I'm bad at this even when I'm preaching. I'm like, oh, I was going to say, if it works for Jack.
No.
No, right? Good. It's not user error, so it's not me.
So just, Jonathan will do it for you.
Okay. All right, Jonathan, go ahead. You got this. We'll go to the slide. All right, I want you guys to think about your first day of school. Well, first we're going into a new series, and it's Into the Unknown. And for many of us, especially if you're starting middle school or even any kind of new year, I want you guys to think about what it was like. So go ahead to the next slide. What it was like as you were going to school for the first day. Go ahead and click to the next one. So whether it was you're entering a new grade or a new class, or it was the first time you guys are walking into the lunchroom, or the first time you're finding your locker, whatever it is, I want you to think what comes to mind. Think of one word, and on the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to shout it as loud as you can, and I'm going to see who's the loudest and who I can hear. Ready? You all got a word that's coming to mind when you think about your first day going into the unknown? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Did someone say Tyrannosaurus? What? Well, you guys were too good. You guys were too good. You were so loud, it was like in unison. All right, I think I heard nervous. I think I heard nervous, right? So many of us, we get nervous. For some, I think I heard excited. Some, it was happy. Some relieved. Anyone? Right? No? So, okay, so this is what it's like going into school. And so go ahead to the next. Oh, there we go, perfect. All right, Elsa knows what it's like going into the unknown, right? Into the unknown, right? Who knows the song? Into the unknown, right? Guys, God did not bless me with a good voice. Anyone else want to pick up the song? And we went into the unknown. Elsa not only went to the unknown. You got it? You know the song? All right, go. Just right. Sing the key. You know the whole song? I'll make you stand up here and sing it. All right. So into the unknown. Here we have Elsa. Everybody knows Elsa went into the unknown. And not just this year, but you guys, shh, what are we doing? Like we're doing like which one are we doing? Boy Scouts or this? Yeah, you hold your, okay. Perfect, that's your trust. We'll do whatever it takes. All right, we went into the unknown, a lot of us, when it came time for COVID. So we got Elsa here, she's got a little COVID thing too with the, bacterial thing. And so what it means when we go into spaces and places that we're not familiar with, sometimes it can be exciting. Who here is someone who gets excited when it's something new? Raise your hand. All right, so we got some of that, perfect. And who here gets nervous and scared? Right? We're so different. For some people, even if it's something that can be good, but it's new and unknown, it could be kind of scary and anxiety provoking, right? So we're going into this series about the unknown. And think about when you go into school, if some of your friends aren't in your class, right? And that could be scary. We have lots of changes going on with you guys in your middle school, like the age you are, right? Your bodies are changing. Some of you are sprouting up like bean poles. You're getting super tall. You're passing up your siblings. Some of you, as you sing, and maybe your voice changes. There are lots of different things happening. Some of it, your family changes. For some of you guys, you might have older brothers and sisters, and they leave the house. They might go to college. That's a big change. Others, favorite activities change. Maybe you guys learn that you love something like a different sport, right? Because you get to go try different sports now that you're in grade school. So the thing is, change just happens, right? We don't get to choose. Sometimes life just happens to us. But these are opportunities for the new. Who here likes to meet new people? Raise your hand if you like to meet new people. All right, okay, that's good. Who here has tried a new team or a new club this year? Raise your hand. Oh, I like it. We got some adventurous people here. Perfect. All right, who here has tried something new by bringing a friend to our poop night? All right, yeah, poop. Perfect, cool. All right, who here has tried a new video game this year? All right. You tried Fortnite? Get out of here. All right, go ahead to the next slide. Okay, well, there are some leaders up in here that tried something new, all right, for the first time. We have Ted and we have Michael. Ted's not in there. Michael and we have Matt. We all, for the first time, tried a marathon. Who here knows what a marathon is? All right, you want to go ahead and say, what's a marathon? It's a really long run. It's 26.6? 26.2 miles. And so we ran this marathon, and let me tell you something, I'm not a runner. I don't enjoy running. I used to find really creative ways to get out of running the mile in school. Yeah, I did not like to run. I would even run after the ice cream truck only for about a block. And then after that, I'm like, you know what, I give up. I'm just turning around. This is too much. And so I'm not a big runner. But because we were doing this to raise money to help kids in other countries get clean water, because you guys could easily turn on your faucet, but do you guys know some kids have to walk all day long to get water to wash their bodies, to get water to cook, to get water to drink, and they can't go to school. And so that just broke my heart. So I said, you know what? I want to do this. I want to raise funds so that we could help these kids. And go ahead. Why don't they just give the money? Because it's also, it's into the unknown, right? We went into the unknown of running, but what would it be like to step outside of what's comfortable to us? What's comfortable for me is not to run. But what's uncomfortable is to step into a space where I then discipline myself and my body by practicing running and just go through a little bit on my body what really those kids go through every day. They not only walk all that distance every day, but then they carry big buckets of water all day long, so much that they can't even go to school. And so that broke my heart, but there were lots of changes and things we learned as we went into the unknown. And I want to share something with you. To the right, those are my kids. So two of the girls are my kids, and 2 are their friends, and the gentleman is my daughter's boyfriend. They're all soldiers, besides my daughter. They're all United States soldiers. And if they hadn't want to send with you, I want to tell you how important it is, how important you guys are as our kids and youth in general. Do you know they all met me at the 20-mile mark, right? I had 6 more miles to go. They all met me there, and I was going to give up. And behind me was the bus that was like, it's over. And if this car comes up to you, it's done. They close down the marathon from behind. They start breaking things down. They tell you, oh, that's it. Get on the sidewalk. You're done. And so I'm running, and I look behind me, and I'm like, oh, my goodness, it's going to catch up to me. And I'm running, and all of them were like, we're not letting you go. We got you. Now, their friend right next to me you'll see, she had on boot heels. Like, she had on heels. They ran with me. They jumped into the unknown, and they ran with me 6 miles until I finished. And they would not let that bus catch me. And every time I wanted to stop, I thought I was going to pass out. I thought I started seeing things. My belly was hurting. I wasn't feeling right. And they just kept saying, you could do it. You could do it. What we do matters. And sometimes when we step into those unknown places, nothing beats being there for each other and having each other. And how powerful it is when we walk alongside each other. There's nothing more powerful than that. Sometimes these things that happen to us in life that are unknown, sometimes they're not as cool and as comfortable as that, right? Sometimes there are other things, like changes in your family. Maybe your parents are getting divorced. For me, I was your age when my dad left. He left all of us. He had 5 kids, and he left all of us. And he just didn't want to be a dad. And so that was really hard, and that was an unknown change, and that caused me to have to go to a new school and a new high school, and that was a change that happened. That was an uncomfortable space where I was scared, and I was angry, and these changes were happening, and it was all unknown to me. But this stuff happens, or you hear stories where maybe sometimes your friends or your best friends, I know for my daughter it just happened, you go to school, and then people who were your good friends, all of a sudden, they got a new friend group, and they're not really talking to you anymore. And these are unknown things that happen. These are changes that happen that are really hard to handle sometimes, or our pets pass away. And so the reality is this change happens in our lives, sometimes good and exciting change, and sometimes change that just happens to us that feels unfair, and it's scary, and it's hard, and it's frustrating. But what we want to do today is we want to teach you how to be prepared for this kind of change in your life. Go ahead. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to share with you one of the Bible verses that has literally changed my life. Hold on, don't go in your Bibles yet. Don't go in yet. Because you can get it out. Get it out, but don't open it. Because we're actually going to do a competition. Don't cheat. Don't open it. You can get it out. What we're going to do is I have a bin of candy here. Big candy, too. Oh, look at this. Look at this. And what we're going to do, wait. So this is my favorite Bible verse. But the first person to get this Bible verse, and I'll tell you when you can go. You can't go yet. If the first person to get it, you got to stand up. And so the first person to stand up, then you're going to read it for the rest of us. Okay, so everybody, you got at least raise your hand. Don't raise your hand if you have or raise your hand if you have your Bible. You got everything, everyone? Who doesn't have their Bible out? How about that? You don't have it out? You got it out? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, ready? We're going to look up Isaiah 41:10. It is my favorite verse. 1 on the, wait, marks, we'll do that. On your marks, get set, go. What? What? How did you put that on there? Who found it first?
I always put it on there.
You bogus, dude. I said I'm doing a competition. Get it off the other one. Wait, who stood up? I gotta have honor system.
I saw Molly get up first.
Who did it?
Molly.
All right, go on over to whoever Molly did it. Okay. Molly will read it, but Kim, get the page off. The next one. Hebrews, take the page off. Bogus. Okay, everyone else sit down and we're going to have Molly read it for us. I know, bogus. So much for making them work, Kim. All right, shh.
Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand.
Awesome, thank you. Go ahead and change it to the next slide. All right, so this is a Bible verse that has meant the world to me. And before this, it even goes a little extra and it says, I have chosen you and I will not throw you away. So what God is saying is that God has chosen you and God will not throw any of you away. And no matter what goes on in life, no matter what friends don't talk to you, no matter what happens with parents or siblings or whatever, God is always with you. God is going to give you the strength that you need. God is going to give you the help that you need. And when God says he's going to hold you up with his victorious right hand, what that means is that whatever it is you are going through, God is going to lift you out of that in a way that is going to move you even forward, more forward in life and into a better space and place than you're at in that moment. And so it's trusting in God. So that's something that's been very, very powerful for me because I needed to remember that. You know, having a parent that left really made me feel as though I could be something that could be thrown away. And so when God says, I've chosen you and I won't throw you away, that's powerful. And when God says, I will give you help and I will protect you and be there for you, that means a lot. And so that's something we got to remember as we go through in life too. Now, I'm not going to let you see the next slide because it has the number on it. But I'm going to tell you what, because Kim likes to make it too easy for y'all. You got to work. I'm going to tell you, first highlight that. Go back to Isaiah. Go back to Isaiah 41:10 and highlight that verse. And I want you, if you have your pens, I want you to underline the word or the phrase that means the most to you out of that. And although it's Isaiah 41:10, Isaiah 41:9 is the one where it says, I have chosen you. Oh, Isaiah, it's the Isaiah, it's a little harder to find when Kim doesn't cheat. What page was it on? 764? Okay, 764, did you highlight?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Everyone highlighted? Good? No? We're highlighting? Okay, we're highlighting. We'll still wait. And then I'll wait till you're ready. And this one, you don't get to cheat. Oh, it's gonna take you so much longer.
Oh, no.
It's gonna take you, no. It's not Daniel. Everyone highlighted already and underlined whatever phrase kind of stuck out to them. Ooh, there goes my Apple Watch. Stuck out to them the most. All right, good. All right, you guys ready? Our next verse, ooh, this is getting good, is Hebrews 13:8. Go. Hebrews 13:8. Oh, you're up? Oh, look at that. Oh, you got it. All right, go ahead to Jane. Jane's got it. She was up first. I'm impressed. Jared's coming to you. You guys are gonna get so good at this. It's not even gonna be funny.
Oh,
Okay, ready, everyone? Shh, she's going to read it. Wait, Jane got it first.
Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever.
Perfect. So go ahead and go to that slide. All right, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. What do you guys even think that means? What does that mean? Oh, go ahead. Jesus Christ will always love you, support you, and he never changes. I'm going to get you to be a deacon because that's right on point. That's perfect. Right, so what does that mean to the rest of you guys? Anyone? Jesus Christ never changing, does that mean it? What does that mean to you? No? We got it? Pretty much you hit it on the head? True. But there are some things in life, right? There are some things that we hope don't change, just like Jesus. We know that God never changes, will always love you, keeps his promises. And there are other things in life. Go ahead to the next one. Oh, wait, don't forget to highlight Hebrews. Did you guys highlight Hebrews? All right, perfect. You guys are on top of it. Perfect. Go ahead to the next one.
What's the next verse you gotta look up?
We're not looking up another verse, so you got it, but I like this game. I think we're going to keep playing this game. Wait, you guys didn't grab the winners of the come grab your candy. I didn't even give you your candy. Look at this. Yeah, come pick whichever one you want. Some things, if you get to the next, if you got to another Bible verse quick, but we'll keep doing this game. We'll keep doing this game. All right, so there are some things in life like God that we don't want to change. You did get second place, so I'm impressed. So some things like, what is this? Well, it's a cat and an astronaut. But like a spacesuit, right? Like an astronaut suit. Jared, where's Jared? Mr. Jared, see, Jared is a prime example of what we don't want to change. Yeah. And Jared's a professional. Jared is not only a principal, he is an astronaut. That's not the old Yoda, that's the real Yoda. He's not lame, he's wise. Oh, we're not going to get into this. Wise he is. So Jared is a prime example. We don't want certain things to change. What would it be like if Jared's suit, if his space suit didn't work while he was on the moon? Yeah, it wouldn't be good, right? And so some things we don't. Yoda's not dead. Yoda's not dead. Yoda's not dead. You think Yoda's dead, but Yoda's not dead. Yoda and Jesus are hanging out, and they're doing big things. All right, so wait, you guys, all right, so we need some things to never change, right? And we need to sometimes trust. We need to trust in things. Like, do you trust in your suit?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, he said. So every time you go up in space, you trust that your suit is going to work, right? And every time you are in an unknown space or trying something new or something unknown happens to you, who do you trust? He trusts Jesus. You can only survive if you have a special suit like Jared. If it has what? No, it's nowhere near the clothes. NASA made his outfit. It's nowhere near the same. Yeah. That's breathable and sweat-proof, but this is actually, he could go to the moon in this, and he does on occasion. So when you don't see him on Sunday, it's because he's actually on the moon. So oh, go ahead. If you're an alien, do you say, you have been to the moon, so I'm going to have you answer this one. Do the aliens...
Aliens live in outer space, so they do not need the suit. That's why I'm able to put Yoda on my back.
Aliens live in outer space, so they do not need a suit because they have special breathing scales. And so they do not need a suit, according to Jared, who is more of a professional than I am. So we're going to just go with what he says. He is. He's more professional than me. Go ahead to the next slide. So when we step into the unknown, what do you guys need to do? When you step into the unknown or unknown things happen to you, you need to Oh my goodness, have you all been sleeping? What do you need to do? When unknown things happen to you, or you're unknown, what do you need to do? Run. Rely on God and Jesus. God never changes, always going to be there with you. Run towards it, right? Because you know you got God with you. Keep your eyes on God and trust in that. Absolutely. So, like the astronaut suit, God never changes. So we're going to play a game, because we do have time. Actually, I'm quite impressed with myself. Usually I drag. So we're going to play a game that is unknown to you guys and unknown to people in general, but probably really unknown to younger people. It's called active listening. So much fun. So much fun. I hear the excitement in the air. So who knows what active listening is? Go ahead. Close. Well, so what I'm going to do, so you have to actually listen. You know, a lot of times, and I'll just say it here. Here I am, perfect example. I just said, what would you do when you step in the unknown? And it was like crickets, right? We didn't hear anything. Because the truth is, it's hard to listen. It's something you have to practice. You want to like stare at things, you start fidgeting with things, you start drawing, you start poking the person next to you, you start, doing anything but paying attention, right? So we're going to play a game that's going to throw you all into the unknown. And yeah, oh yes, it's going to be amazing. So every time I say the word cat, you guys love cats. Do you remember? All you did was bring up cats. I'm going to say the word, when I say the word cat, you all got to clap. Okay, as loud as you can. Ready? Cuts, coat, cud, cat, dog, cow, cat, horse, cuts, cat, dog, cat, coat, cat, cute, horse, dog, cute, cat, dog, cow, cud, cat, dog, horse, cut, cat. You guys actually clapped at cat, or cut, but it was good. You did a really good job. Go ahead. We just got schooled. We just got schooled. Apparently aliens do need astronaut suits because they have different oxygen levels and breathing abilities on different planets. And you were schooled. I threw it on you, man. No, I'm just saying. All right, we definitely, we have people who've traveled, obviously. Worldly travel to other planets. Okay, we're gonna play another active listening game, one more, and then we're gonna let you guys go. This one, you have to stand up. Ready? Wait, not yet. You have to stand up when I don't name an animal. So when I don't say an animal, you gotta stand up, and then you gotta get back down when I do. All right, ready? Cuts, cat, horse, cud, cow, dog, horse, cute, coat, cut, cud, dog, cat, horse, cute, cow, cut, dog, horse, cud, cute, cow. You guys did good. I'm impressed. You guys did good. You guys kind of looked like frogs, like jumping up and down. All right, was it hard? Was it kind of hard, you guys? No. What? Get out of here. It was sort of hard. It was sort of hard. All right, we're going to have somebody pray us out. Who here wants to pray us out? All right, come on. You're going to pray us out? Do you have the microphone? No? Hold on. I'm going to give you my mic then. All right. You're going to pray us out. We're going to be quiet. All right, you got this.
Thank you, God, for having us all come together and service you and have fun in our groups and hopefully get to know each other more. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Awesome job. We got one question we're going to have you guys talk about. Can you go ahead and switch it to the next slide? This is what you guys are going to discuss in your small groups. Obviously, you're going to check in with each other. Go to the next one. Perfect. Our question of the week, what is one change you're experiencing in your life now? So just think about it. It could be anything, something super cool and exciting like a marathon, or something kind of scary and unknown. All right, you guys have an oh wait, announcements, wait, really quick announcements. Go to the next slide. This is what happens when I have no control of the clicky. Okay, students who come in late, obviously check in with Kim. Are you guys excited about the Path Bash? Yes, I'm excited. You guys are all still bringing your pumpkins, right? Woohoo, pumpkin. You all better make some pumpkins. I'm excited. All right, dress for the weather. We are going to have some things outside, you guys, so dress for the weather. And if you are online, you can head into your Zoom small groups now. Bye, you guys. Have an awesome time with your small groups. Take care.